Drones have been hovering over New Jersey, and no one appears to know why or what's going on there. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy sharing that dozens of drone sightings were called in on Sunday night alone. However, many of the reports are believed to be of the same object. Some of those sightings stretching into Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, even. Joining me now, I have Bill Spadea, Republican New Jersey gubernatorial candidate and morning drive talk show host on 101.5 FM. Bill, thanks for hopping on the show. I mean, Governor Murphy saying that the other night there were 49 reported sightings. I mean, Bill, that's nuts.
Well, Marky, it's been going on now for almost a month. I mean, we first heard about it back on the 16th of November. A friend of mine, Mark Taylor, he's the mayor of Florham Park in Morris County, and he called the show and he said, Bill, you got to tell me about these drones. I'm seeing drones everywhere. I've called the FAA, I've called the police, and no one seems to know what's going on. So I thought it sounded crazy to me. I dismissed it, to be honest, but here we are. Hundreds and hundreds of sightings. My inbox is flooded with videos from across the state. You know, I've got the largest audience in the state, and I can tell you that you know, we're getting tons of input. No one seems to know, but everyone is speculating. This morning, I heard the latest speculation was it could be a new design of flying cars. That was from a retired Air Force general. I don't know. We put the disclaimer out there. We're like, please do not take any action, because there are a lot of people that are really concerned. And part of the problem is, Marky, that the governor has now done two statements, one press conference, and said literally nothing. He doesn't know anything.
Tell me more about the mood, because you have the most listened to radio show in New Jersey. So I imagine your lines and listeners must be sounding off. What is the mood, though? Is it people are nervous, people are scared, or is it kind of like, hey, this is kind of a cool unsolved mystery? What's the mood?
It's a mix of both, Marky. And the truth is, the longer we go, I would say if you go back about a week and a half, we were making jokes. We were talking about aliens and little green men and, you know, who knows, maybe this is the flying cars. But the reality is now we're into the third week, and I think the governor has actually made it worse. You know, he had not made a statement for almost 2 weeks, and then last week I asked my listeners, said, here's the governor's phone number. You got to start calling him and saying, what's up? You've got to know something. We've got major military installations here. We've got plenty of sensitive places that it is concerning when you've got these literal UFOs flying every single night. And Marky, they're huge. These are not like your
look at this video.
6 feet across in some cases.
This is crazy.
The mood is more concerned now than before. But what I've said is that if this is something nefarious, then we should be even more concerned that the FBI, Homeland Security don't know what it is. My guess is the logical explanation, it's our military, and we're on a need-to-know basis, and right now they've decided we don't need to know.
Yeah, y'all need something a little bit more to work with here. I understand you have a hard out in 1 minute, so 60 seconds left. I know the governor says, you know, there's nothing for the public to be concerned about right now. How can he say that when you don't have a lot of information?
Right.
And also, do you think they know more than they're letting on, Bill?
100%. I'm not so sure our governor knows more, because I don't know if the federal government trusts him with information that they don't want to get out there. But that said, absolutely, the FBI, Homeland Security, the military, they must know more, because these things are flying on and around military bases. There would be no way to get into those restricted zones without being shot down by the government or stopped at some level. So they definitely know more. I think they owe it to the American people to let us know what is going on. If it's a secret that will compromise national security, then tell us that. You can't give us details, but be rest assured this is an exercise that is on our behalf.
Yeah, and above the state's largest reservoir, too. Bill, thank you so much for joining me. 6:36 on the dot. I'll let you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.